Welcome to Real Talk, Real Women. My name is Miriam Khalladi, and today we have ISSA fitness professional, natural health advocate, and host of Fit Talk on Blog Talk Radio, Shari Friedman, on the show. Welcome, Shari. How are you?
Good, good. Nice to be here.
Thank you so much for your time.
It's a pleasure. You've had like a who's who of some of the top women in the industry, and many of them are friends of mine that I know. So it's great to be included amongst them. Thank you for having me.
You're most welcome, Shari. So tell us, how did you get interested in health and fitness?
That basically goes back to my 12-week fat loss program that I created based on that journey of mine, Transformation Over 40. Like most people out there, I was frustrated, frumpy, just felt like that perpetual before picture. Like, when am I ever going to look like an after picture? When is that ever going to happen for me? And what happened was, even though I was going to the gym and working out regularly, I wasn't eating junk food, and I don't have a sweet tooth. I could not understand, okay, why am I getting fatter instead of smaller and not achieving the results I want to achieve? And it turns out that I was making the same mistakes that most people make, and which is quite the opposite of what you hear in mainstream media. It's calories in versus calories out. Well, the thing was with me was that even though I was working out like a maniac and not eating poorly, I wasn't eating enough calories, and I wasn't eating the right calories. Okay, so and because of that, my body became a very efficient fat storing machine instead of a fat burning machine. And once I had begun to unlock the combination as to what to do, how to do, and corrected all the mistakes, and again, it was based on all the information that we're fed through mainstream media, I discovered my passion. I was like, you know what? This is where I belong. I want to help others. I know there's so many out there that are feeling the same thing I've been feeling all these years and have that frustration, that really are trying. It's not that they're lazy or not, but they are trying very hard. I want to help people. And so I went and got certified in the industry. And very quickly, I began making contacts and connections with some of the top health and fitness professionals in the industry. I built a following. I started writing and blogging. Did a fitness radio show on Blog Talk Radio called Fit Talk News. And about a year ago, released my first fat loss program called Transformation Over 40. And I can assure you, there will be more books coming out from me.
Congratulations, what a great job.
Thank you. Maybe it should be Transformation Over 50, because I'll be 50 in April of 2014.
Oh, you look so young.
Thank you.
What motivated you to keep looking for a solution? Many women just give up at some point as they become fed up with their lack of results. How was your journey different?
I guess that may have something to do with the person I am that I didn't know that I was, but I was determined. I mean, it was just determination. I was not going to give up. I knew, hey, if others are doing it and can do it, there's no reason why I can't. I knew it wasn't the lack of trying. I knew it wasn't a lack of motivation. I knew that basically I had misinformation, that what I was doing based on the information I was reading obviously was not working. And I started looking more and more at the people that I admired and that had the bodies that I wanted. And I'm like, okay, what are these people doing that I'm not doing? And that's basically where it started. And when I started putting the pieces of the puzzle together of what some of the top fitness women were, like Monica Brandt and Jen Hendershot and Laura Mack, I was like, okay, there's some commonalities here. Let's look at the common themes going on here. And when I took what was common amongst all of them and started putting the pieces of the puzzle together, I was like, aha. I had that aha moment, I was like, all right, let me do this. And the other thing that was very significant to me during this process was I stumbled on a book that came out years ago by Sean Phillips, if you know who he is. He's the brother of Bill Phillips, who wrote Body for Life. And Sean had a book called Absolution. And like I said, I just stumbled on it by accident. And I read it one day in a bookstore on my lunch break when I used to work in corporate America. And essentially, a lot of the things that he was saying in this book correlated with some of the things that I was seeing from these women in the fitness industry that I admired. And I was like, oh, okay, this is making sense now. So this is same information coming from a guy's point of view. And this basically dispels everything we've been told. Pretty much what women have been told. The big myths is when it comes to exercise, go for the light weights, light weights, high reps, you'll be quote unquote toning, so to speak. Do tons and tons and tons and tons of cardio, and starve yourself. Eat rabbit food and starve yourself. I mean, that's basically what we're told to be. And at the end of the day, that's a bunch of hooey. It's wrong. And so the complete opposite of everything we've been told is what we should be doing. And by correcting all those mistakes, all of a sudden, after about, 8 weeks, I started seeing changes in my body. The changes I wanted to see. That I suddenly turned from an efficient fat storing machine to a fat burning machine. I cut back on the cardio. No longer was I the cardio queen doing these marathon cardio sessions. No more was I in the gym for like 2-3 hours at a time working out. I cut my workouts back. I was working out for like 45 minutes to an hour. I was lifting weights. And gradually trying to lift heavier, and I started eating, which is kind of nice. But not so much, eating more calories, but eating the right calories. Because another thing that was never stressed back then was to eat protein. Protein is the building blocks of muscle. What the message was 10 years ago, and I am dating myself now because again, it was 40 when I started this, and again about to be 50. What we were told was eating fat is bad. Fat is what's going to make you fat. You want to. The other thing also was I was eating a lot of carbs, the wrong carbs, because I was looking at the carbs going, well, it has no fat, so therefore this must be good. So if it has zero carbs, have zero fat. So therefore, if I'm consuming zero fat, then I'm not going to get fat. So that's pretty much, the lessons learned in a nutshell. So I, increased my caloric intake, started eating more protein, cut back on those simple carbohydrates I had been eating, started eating more healthy fats. I love nuts. I love peanut, nut butter, avocados. I eat them almost every day now. All the things we're told that's not good for us. And I eat meat, a lot of meat. Grass-fed meat, organic meat, but I do eat a lot of meat to get that protein, and of course, fruits, vegetables, and I eat organically.
You are dedicated to helping others achieve their health and fitness goals as you teach the secrets you are learned along the way. What are the 3 most powerful tips you can share with our viewers today?
First of all, I think my first most powerful tip, and the big mistake that I see all the time, you gotta love social media. I mean, I see this stuff in my Facebook feed like every day. I see these women, I'm going on a diet, and what they do is that when they go on a quote unquote diet, they have this look what I'm eating. So it's that feeling of deprivation. I hate to tell you this, ladies, but you can't starve the fat off. You can't starve it because and that's what I had been doing. You're going to become a very efficient fat storing machine instead of a fat burning machine. You need to get in the gym, work out with intensity, give it your all, and hit the iron. And when I hit the iron and I'm slinging iron, so to speak, I call it I'm getting my sexy on. Because really, at the end of the day, if you're working out hard and you're lifting weights, and you're not sleepwalking your way through your workout like you see a lot of people do, men and women, you're burning calories. You're expending energy. And then the next thing is, rather than think about, I'm going on a diet, why don't you just focus on your health? What foods am I going to eat that are going to contribute to my health and make me feel better rather than diet and eat stuff that really has no nutritional value in the first place. Because all those prepackaged diet foods have absolutely no nutritional value at all whatsoever. They're not going to give your body what you need, and you're going to feel mentally like you're punishing yourself and you're depriving yourself, and there's no need to do that. Just eat normal, but just eat healthy. Just cut the crap out. And then I guess the other thing is don't stress over it. Focus on being healthy first and doing what you need to be a healthy person. The rest just falls into place. Too many people stress about, oh my God, I ate this or I didn't eat this. And, and just, being fit and healthy should not be stressful at all. It should come naturally. And just be positive. Just be positive. Don't focus on the number on the scale. And because the scale doesn't really tell you the tail of the tape, so to speak. That's my basic advice. And I'll add one more thing to it. Okay. If you were 40 or over, don't use that as an excuse of, well, I'm getting old. Because I'm 50. And let me tell you something. I run rings around most 20-year-old guys in the gym. So age is an excuse, and it's a bunch of BS.
Thank you so much for sharing those great tips.
You're very welcome.
I know you are also created Transformation Over 40, a 12-week program for men and women who want a better body, improved health, and more energy. Tell me about the program.
The program basically, it takes you on a journey. And it's a journey that I share with you that most people have, because by sharing that with people, they start to experience, and the feedback I get is, oh my, that's me too. So basically it's there's a little bit of that story in there of, the person I was to the person I am today. And then the other things that I have in the 12-week fat loss program is I've got 36 individual workouts in there. This is a great workout program that all you need to do is just print out a workout. It'll take you through a week. Each sheet covers a week at a time. All you gotta do is go in the gym and just follow everything I'm telling you with that workout. So you're sort of like on autopilot. You don't even have to think about it. And the way that workout is designed, you will never plateau, and you will continue to get results. And not only you will get leaner, but you will get stronger and you will get better. And if you have any aches and pains, like shoulder pains or back pains or stuff, that program is designed to correct any muscular imbalances which cause a lot of neck, shoulder, back pain that people experience. So that's another benefit to it as well. I also have recipes in there, things from my kitchen where, they're actual cell phone photos. There's nothing doctored up here of real photos of me of things that I cook and eat that I share with you. I give you everything you need to know about supplements, whether they're nutritional supplements or sports supplements, because a lot of stuff out there is crap. I don't want people wasting their hard-earned money, throwing good money after bad. But yet there are some products on the market that are very good that I think can help people. And those are and that's what helped me, was the essentials of this is what's going to help keep you healthy and help you build a lean, strong, healthy body. And there's just so many other things, but I'm giving you everything you need to know, every tool that you need, the God's honest truth. There's no BS. I'm not candy coating anything. Everything that you need to know to build a better body, improve your health, have more energy. And it's not just about looking better. It's about feeling better. So that's really what's in Transformation. And the other thing that people get at transformationover40.com is an unadvertised bonus. I have a secret group in there. Look, so when you get the program, you become part of my secret private Facebook group. And I'm in there every single day, and I check, and I answer everybody's questions, and I provide a lot of information and coach people through, whatever their questions or issues are. So you will get free coaching from me through that private group that normally costs hundreds of thousands of dollars, and you get that as part of the program.
That sounds great. How do things change as you grow older, and what can you do to fight back?
Well, actually, I just started writing a blog on this, and hope, looking on Fit Talk News. about this. I recently had a revelation a couple of days ago when I finished one of my workouts, and one of the things is I've been consistent about being in the gym, about working out, about also eating nutrient-rich foods, and because through that consistency and looking around and comparing myself to other people in the gym, I noticed that I look a lot. I do look a lot younger than my years. And I believe that living this lifestyle of just doing what you need to do naturally to be a healthy person really is the fountain of youth. You're not going to get it in pills and lotions, it's just, or surgery. It's just not going to happen. The best way and the most sustainable, and I'm all about sustainability as well, because if it's not sustainable, you can't do a temporary fix for a lifelong solution. Okay. And if you do those things and don't overcomplicate things, it's not rocket science. You take care of the inside, it shows on the outside. And that's really what I started to notice. It's like, you know what? I'm strong. Here I am doing stuff that these 20-year-old guys aren't doing. And I'm working harder than these 20-year-old guys are. And, it should be the other way around. I have more energy. I'm more intense. I'm looking at myself in the mirror, with like no makeup on, hair soaking wet, and I'm, and saying, you know what? I'm beautiful in the raw sense. I am a beautiful woman because I am strong and I am powerful, and I don't need all that gunk to be beautiful. Yeah, so it's the fountain of youth. I mean, take care of yourself on the inside. Treat your body like the precious human temple it is, and it will treat you back in kindness.
For women specifically, I know that some of the changes are hormonal. What can you share around that, and what advice can you give to women who are over 40?
Well, being almost 50, it's and I should be going through a lot of hormonal changes, but I think because of the lifestyle I've been living, I'm not experiencing those symptoms that most women experience at all. So I think that as we get older, there are things that we used to be able to do or eat 5 years ago that perhaps are not, our bodies don't handle very well. And I honestly believe that our food system has been compromised with GMOs. And with all the pesticides that have been sprayed on the foods that we eat, with all the chemicals and additives that are in many of the foods that we eat. If you think about it, the human body was not designed to be ingesting chemicals. The human body was not designed to be ingesting GMOs. All right, and the human body was not designed to be absorbing all these chemicals. And it is these issues that I believe interfere with the way your hormones can function, whether it be your liver, your kidneys, your adrenal system, and your endocrine system, which controls your thyroid. Your thyroid basically controls your metabolism. And once, your adrenals stress out and your kidneys stress out from trying to detox all this garbage that's coming into our system through our foods that have been tainted, it also affects the liver. And literally, that's what makes some of us fat loss resistant.
Right.
And will put your hormones out of whack. If you, again, be more aware of what you're eating, of what you're putting in your bodies. Be more, this is another reason why I eat organically, is because if you eat organically, organic foods are not genetically modified, okay? Organic foods do not have the pesticides in them. And if I eat things that don't come in a box or a wrapper or a can or a package, basically I'm not eating preservatives that you really should not be ingesting anyway. So, you just have to think holistically and naturally. The body knows what it needs to do. When you give the body the things that it needs and take away the things it shouldn't be having, it will balance out and it will do it naturally. And over time, you will start to feel you will feel better, and then you will start to look better.
I've had many amazing women on the show who have passed the 40 and even the 50 mark, and both look and feel amazing. Do you feel that in the end you really are as old as you feel or want to feel?
In the end, it's mindset. It really is a mindset. You know what? I mean, if you think you go, oh, I'm getting old, I'm too old for this, you're gonna act old. You're gonna be old. Okay? It just, like I said, I had that revelation a couple of days. I'm going, holy crap, I'm gonna be 50 soon. Like, wow. I don't look 50, I don't feel 50, and I don't act like a 50-year-old. I'm in the gym doing power lifts, slinging iron, like a guy. I rock out. I literally, that's my escape. I mean, I rock out. I like my music hard. And most people, wouldn't think it's like, you listen to what? Even my nephew was like, what are you listening to? I mean, it's just, I'm a little more, I'm very young in thinking, in what I do. And, I guess because of the lifestyle, I'm young at heart and I'm young up here mentally. And again, it's a mind, body, spirit thing. If you want to be old, you're going to be old, and you're going to think old. If you don't want to be that way, do what it takes to feel better, look better, be youthful.
I know you're constantly educating yourself and learning new things as well as teaching others. What is something you've recently learned and how have you integrated that into your lifestyle?
Through what I do, I very fortunate to to interact with a lot of so many brilliant people in my industry peers. And we're always learning from each other. I'll never call myself quote unquote a guru because, when you stop learning, you're never expanding. And I think we're always, in order to continue to evolve, you have to have an open mind and learn. One of the things I think with women, and one thing that I've learned recently from Coach Scott Abel, who, is one of the most brilliant coaches out there, is something that he's brought out recently, where with women, we have been through society told to look a certain way, that if we don't look a certain way, we're not accepted. And, fortunately for me, I never got caught up in that trap of, how many women become obsessed with their bodies and are body conscious and body image, and that's something that's a concept where I've always basically said, focus on your health first and the rest will come in line. Okay. That's really where it starts from. It's an inside out approach. And that's the same type of mentality that Scott Abel it talks about on his site, is that inside out approach. Love yourself. Don't beat yourself up for who you aren't, but just be the best you can be in your own way, but accept who you are and what you are, because we're all beautiful in our own way, regardless of whether or not we have six-pack abs or not. So, and again, what you see out there, a lot of the images of women that you see, it's Photoshopped. A lot of that is Photoshopped, or some of it is just, they're professional competitors. That's unsustainable. You can't be like that every 365 days a year, because that's unhealthy. Right. Your body's not supposed to be dehydrated and in that starvation mode 365 days a year. That's just for competition only for a very short window. You can't, if you go beyond that, you're going to cause all sorts of metabolic damage and health problems. And that's something that women need to understand.
What is the one thing you've learned about yourself through working with your clients and helping them achieve better health and fitness?
Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself and your abilities and what you can do, and others will believe in you and they will rally around you. But again, first and foremost, it has to come from within you, and it comes from taking care of yourself first. When you take care of yourself first and your health, you start to develop that confidence, that inner confidence in yourself, where you can go and strive and take on many different things.
Shari, you shared a ton of great insights. Where can people go to learn more about you or connect with you on the web?
Very easy to find. Pretty much all you got to do is punch in Shari Fitness. because that's how I'm known publicly, is as Shari Fitness. I'm on Facebook, so just type in Shari Fitness. You can follow my personal page, which would be Shari Friedman, or you can go on my like page. I am on Instagram. I do have my blog site called fittalknews.com. I'm on Twitter at Shari Fitness. I'm on LinkedIn. I'm on just about every social media outlet. All you gotta do is Google me, and you will find me. I promise you. Google, there's no way you cannot find me. So, but best way really is Facebook. I'm very active on Facebook. I love interacting with people and helping people and sharing a lot of information out there on Facebook that's going to help men and women just be healthier and be the best they can be.
That's amazing. And I will also make sure to put your links below this video.
Great, wonderful. Thank you so much.
You're most welcome. Is there anything else that you would like to talk about today that you feel we've missed?
No, I think we pretty much got everything. Again, if for anybody who's 40, 50, or 60 years old, if you want a program to follow that really gives you everything, puts you on autopilot, please check out my Transformation Over 40 12-week program. It's transformationover4040.com.
Thank you so much. It was great having you, Shari. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me. I really enjoyed this interview.
Me too. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for watching. My name is Miriam Khalladi. For more inspiration, check out our book at realtalkrealwomen.com.